Hello everyone, today I want to choose the signatures for my 2022 Use Your Scraps journal. This is the cover I made on Sunday, and for anybody who hasn't seen it, I'll leave the link to the tutorial showing how I made this cover in the description box below. Now this is going to be volume 2 of the one that I did last year. This is my Use Your Scraps 2021 journal, and the cover is made with some gift wrap in the same line as this one here. And I've just tried to keep some kind of consistency. I just really like that. The size is the same as well, and measurements wise, let me just tell you before I forget, this measures 8¼ inches in height by 6 inches in width, and the spine is 2 inches here, and when it's opened like this, now that it's full from here to here, it measures 4½ inches. So you can see that we've got a little bit of a gator mouth going on here, but you know, in all honesty, I don't think that is too bad. Now inside I have 76 pages, and this side here counting as one page, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. And you can see that I've got 3 signatures, so I've got 3 elastics holding my pages together. So 2 of the signatures hold 6 pages, and one of them holds 7. And by a page, I mean a folded over sheet like this, giving me 4 sides. I hope you're following along with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, all I would say before you start putting your journal together is just have a think about how many pages you think you can comfortably complete in the space of a year. It might take you less time than that. That really doesn't matter. This took me a year for me to complete. So 76 pages means that on average I was completing 6 pages in my journal a month. So if you feel that that's too big a commitment for you and you can only manage 1 page a week, for instance, just reduce the amount of pages that you put in your journal, and maybe the thickness of the spine as well. You know, it's got to be realistic. If you're overwhelmed by the amount of pages that you start off with, you're just going to get fed up and you will just cast it to one side and you'll never finish it. Now this year I've decided to reduce the number of pages slightly. I'm going to put 72 pages inside my journal, which will consist of 3 signatures of 6 pages per signature. So 6 folded over sheets like this. So all I need to do now is just have a hunt through my stash and decide which pages I want to include. Now I want to choose pages that are going to complement my journal, and the first few pages I've pulled out are some of these marbled prints that we made last year. We did some shaving foam marbling, which is just absolutely great fun, and I've pulled out some of my favourites here. Again, I will leave the link to this video showing how I made these, very easy to do, in the description box below. So we've got a pinky purple one, a green, a turquoise, and a grey black tone. Now these are quite small. They're also very messy on the back. I'm not in the slightest bit worried about this, because this will give us an opportunity to do something with the backs of these pages throughout the year. And I like to have different size pages in my journals as well. I did last year, and it just makes it just more fun to look at. So we'll fold these over. So we've got these and this one here as well. We can fold this one over, and that gives us a few different sizes of pages to work with. So we've got 4 here. I also pulled out some papers here as well. This, I think, is a piece of scrapbooking paper that was just lying around in my stash. I've done nothing with it. So we've got a pocket here. This is going to be a little bit too big, so I'm going to have to trim that down. And I've also got some of these that I think are from Scrapbooking for Life. I can't remember what this series is called. These, I think, were probably gifted to me in Happy Mail, and I've never used them, so I'm also going to cut these down so that they fit as well. I thought those might be quite fun to use. These are double-sided, so I like those. I also want to choose some wallpapers as well, so let me chop these down to start off with, and then I'll bring in my Flourish journal that we made a couple of weeks ago, and we'll see what we can find in that. I've cut these down now so that they're the right size for my journal, and I've kept these decorative pieces from the edge of these two cards here as well. I thought those might be quite fun to add as we start to decorate the journal, but you can see that these fit nicely, so that we've just got a bit of gap top and bottom and off to the side as well, so that they're not sticking outside of the cover. So we've got those as well. Next, I want to have a look through my Flourish journal. This is the Flourish style journal that I put together 2 or 3 weeks ago, and this is just a folder full of supplies for me to use in projects going on throughout this year. So I'm going to have a flick through this and see if there is anything that I think I might be able to use for my pages. I absolutely love this here, so I'm definitely going to pull that out. Finally narrowed down my pages, and I've got 76. I just could not stick to 72. There were just too many gorgeous designs, and it was hard enough to whittle it down as it was. So let me just show you the pages that I've chosen. Project Life card. We've got a brochure cover here from Worcester Three Counties Festival. Bowden envelope, few pieces of wallpaper that I've chosen here. I'm not worried about any of this branding. We can cover this up. You know, this just gives us various options of having neutral pages to work on, as well as some that are quite heavily patterned. So these are the backs of the pages here. Second signature, we've got a piece of scrapbooking paper that we can use as a tuck spot here. Another cover of a brochure. This was from a wallpaper sample book. Couple more pieces of wallpaper, another Bowden envelope, marbled paper, and a small piece of wallpaper that was left over that I couldn't resist including. So let me just show you the backs of these. It was just the piece that I chopped off this. Another Project Life card, handmade paper, another brochure cover, paper bag, another one of my marbled prints. I didn't manage to narrow it down to 2, a jelly print, and I think that's it. So 76 pages, or 76 sides if you like, in total. Now if I put it like this, it doesn't look very much, does it? That is 76 sides, but it will very, very quickly go. Let me just show you, from this to this. So that's what I mean by saying, just think about the number of pages that you are putting into your journal, because it does not look as if it's very much to start off with, but it very, very, very quickly starts to expand. So that is 3 signatures, 2 with 6 sheets in, 1 with 7, and I can't wait to start filling it up. If you've had to cut any of your pages down, keep the scraps, because of course all of these coordinate with what we've got inside, and so these might come in handy for embellishing our pages as we start to decorate them. If you would like to follow along with this series and would like to share your progress throughout the year, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. You can either join our Facebook group, the Mixed Media Emporium, and I'll leave the link to the Facebook group in the description box below. You'll find heaps of inspiration there, and people sharing of all levels from beginner to advanced. So please, don't be intimidated if this is the first journal that you've ever attempted to make. You'll also find the link to the first video, as I've said, showing how I made the cover, in the description box below as well. So very, very easy to do, with stuff that everybody will have lying around their homes. Don't forget to go and check out Kylie's video as well, because the style of her journal is completely different to mine. Again, I'll leave the link to Kylie's video in the description box below. For those of you that don't do Facebook, but are maybe followers on Instagram, you can tag us. You can use the hashtag The Mixed Media Emporium, which is our Facebook group name. You could use the hashtag Nina Ribena or hashtag Kylie Coo, depending on whose idea you're following along with, and I'm sure that you will get some positive feedback from the pair of us. But it's a really fun challenge, and we hope that you'll enjoy it. So if you've enjoyed this video today and it's given you some ideas as to how to put your signatures together, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think in the comments below, but most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.